But it'll be like man, like, cause we gonna be on the road. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, check. Okay.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Are we recording? Welcome to another episode of Shed Box, y'all. You know how we do. We learn in the box, and then we think out the box. You know, I'm on this Philly tour. You know, listen, the day's been crazy. You know, once again, we at Wadsworth Festival, long running, years and years and years of Wadsworth Festival. And I'm pretty sure my man here has performed here many a times. He's done many events in the city, many festivals, headlined many festivals with himself and many other legendary groups. He's a pioneer of promoters in this city. Like, you know, we always love people to support other people, and he's definitely that type of artist. So welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome to the Shed Box. Ashley, what's up?
What's up, man? It's good to see you, fam.
Yeah, it's good to see you, man.
It's like a family reunion.
I know, right? You know, we
like yo, next time y'all mushing something.
I know, that's why I love these festivals, especially even when you outside of your city, you run into people that
it's like old home week.
Yeah,
you know, it's like, hey, love your new project, and you just because everybody's like ships in the night, you know, just passing and you know. Yeah. So I seen you on the bill. I was like, okay, I'm gonna pull up on him. You did pull up.
That's what we do, Kendall. Will. We just pull up on you. We don't even let you know. Ashley didn't even know I was coming. He ain't know nothing about it.
It's been maybe 10 years or a little more that I have seen you. I think that's what it feels like.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Because we've been in the same circles and the performances and promoters.
How many years? No,
just only a few. Yeah. So I'm glad I popped up on you this time because before we get into that, to the new album coming out, you know what I mean, that you about to drop, I want to talk about your, you know, things that you've done.
Okay.
You know, in the city, you've like different festivals, just stuff that you work with. But you work with what I love about you, being such a young person, you work with a lot of legendary groups.
Yeah.
And not too many people has been able to be around and tour with these legendary groups. So what is it like? You know what I mean, touring with legends.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to give you a brief story.
Okay.
Music started in my family.
Right. Okay.
And so my dad's sister, her name is Helen Scott. When she was 15 years old, she joined a female singing group that's still performing to this very day in her 70s.
Okay.
So she's a member of the 3 Degrees. The
Legend
group that's known for
Legends.
When Will I See You Again?
Yes.
The Soul Train theme, TSOP.
Yes.
She started when she was 15, took a little break, came back. When she came back, they had some success with hits, and then they had more hits with a disco producer named Georgia Moroder overseas in England. And they were so big, they were like Destiny's Child in England, if I had to give you an analogy. So if you think that it's cool that Beyonce, Kelly, and Michelle would call Prince William and Prince Harry if they go to England.
Right.
Their dad, now King Charles, but when he was Prince Charles, he declared to the world that the 3 Degrees were his favorite group. So they played his 30th birthday party at the Eastbourne Country Club in England, and they were the only Americans other than Nancy Reagan to attend the royal wedding of Prince Charles and Princess Diana.
Wow.
And they're the longest running female vocal trio in music history because they've been around for 62 years.
Wow.
So the only years that they have not worked are the 2 years of the pandemic. But they have been touring constantly. Their primary places of touring are England, the Netherlands, Japan. They're huge in Japan, so much that they had to re-record When Will I See You Again in Japanese.
Oh, wow.
So they're like unsung, you know, people in the U.S. unfortunately consider them like, I hate to use the term one-hit wonder because they only remember When Will I See You Again, but all their other singles charted in other countries. And on my mother's side, she grew up on the same block as the Delphonics, so they're like extended uncles. So I had all of that coming up in the household as well as my parents' collection of music. And I've just been actually singing since I was 3. I got my degree in music from Howard University, and I studied under a producer named Webster Lewis, who was a jazz pianist, and he worked with Barry White. And he was Barry White's conductor. And he had 4 albums on his own on CBS Records in the 70s, which is now Sony Music. And he also produced a song, and a good segue, he produced a song on this guy named Michael Wyckoff in 1981, and the song's called Looking Up to You.
Okay.
And so that is the song that Jeanne sampled for Hey Mr. DJ.
Yeah.
So when we were at Howard, we asked him, like, what kind of stuff have you done? And how sometimes the veterans don't always remember the young folks' names. He says, those two girls that everybody loves, those two girls, they had one of my songs. And he started playing on the piano. And
that song was a movement.
In the 90s, it was a movement.
It was a movement.
But the original song, Looking Up to You, was a great record. And so I just remade that song as a tribute to him on my new album.
Okay.
This is actually my first album. I have 9 singles out now to date. So 6 songs and 3 remixes. Actually 10 songs. 10
so
singles.
You have a remake
of the original
song.
Yes.
On this coming album.
Yes.
Okay.
And my album is called Love You for All Time.
All right.
It's coming out July 11th on Expansion Records, based out of the UK.
Okay.
I do have my own label, Soulful Sounds International Records, but I partnered with Expansion to pick it out because my singles have had some success in England more than anywhere.
Right.
I haven't gone over there to perform yet. That's my everyday wish and a prayer and trying to make that happen. But they've been very receptive to the music.
Yeah.
And my stuff is borderline R&B and smooth jazz. So on the title track, I actually have Najee playing flute on the song.
Right.
And I also have 2 songs produced by Frank McComb.
Okay.
And I got my Howard brother, big brother Eric Roberson, to co-write a song with me and Damon Bennett called Questions.
Okay. Oh, wow.
I did a jazz piece called Beautifully Made that I released earlier this year, and it's like a jazz standard type of song. It's a swing. Sounds like it was done in the 1930s, but it was done in 2025.
Right.
And with Ben Bullock and Benny Sims out of Pottstown and Reading.
Okay.
And that song is a tribute to African American women.
You got a lot of collabs on
Yeah.
which is good collabs as far as musicianship.
Yes.
We are big on anybody know Philly in the surrounding area. We just big on musicianship
and just good music,
and just
timeless
good music. You have a lot of live instrumentation on your song.
Yes, I do.
You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate that, and I always just love to see you with the legends, and because I just can't imagine like what kind of wisdom you're getting. You know what I'm saying? And
I mean, it's
good
stuff that I'll
vibes
take with me forever. Like my aunt, her manager taught her, and it's something that I kind of follow because I love performing.
Yeah.
And so the statement was, if you can entertain an audience,
Right.
you can work for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And a hit record is just icing on the cake to create more work.
Right.
So, I love performing, and the more records you release, that just gives you more relevancy in the marketplace.
What's the date the album's dropping?
July 11th, 2025.
July 11th, name of the album?
Love You for All Time.
Love You for All Time. And from my understanding, it's already mixing on the radios, spinning on the radios.
In the UK. And I have
like
the Looking Up to You track is actually going to radio here in the US as well.
So make sure y'all share real R&B. Make sure y'all share real soul. Make sure y'all share real jazz, because I'm pretty sure Ashley's going to give you all of those things.
It's a lot
of
those
things.
It's another producer, Will Brock, out of Philadelphia. We
Okay,
did
Will,
we did a tune as well.
Will
Stan
Brock
Davis
plays keys.
Okay,
yeah.
Stan Davis, he actually did the remake track of Looking Up to You.
Master of all music,
that's my best friend
of everything.
and my brother. Yeah.
Do Stan have a nickname? We need a nickname, because he do it all.
He does have one that he goes by on Instagram. So if I say it, you know what I'm saying? I'm just quoting Instagram and not cracking a joke on it.
Because he does it all. And
where he plays bass, keys, and drums fluently.
Yes.
But he calls himself DJ Darkness. So
I
mean that's what it was on. It was on Instagram. So I'm not like cracking a joke.
When you bring this back, when I bring you on, Stan, because I'm coming for you.
Yeah. He's out with Boyz II Men now. He's the musical director for Boyz II Men.
Yeah, so when you get a little time, if you see this, you know what I'm saying? Listen, you got to come by, because you got to explain the dark. You got to explain that, because I'm pretty sure you got a nickname that explains why you do it all, because you do it all.
Some. Yes, he does. We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah. So like I said, Ashley worked with the best of the best. So Ashley, give me some. If you had to give me a collaboration. Past and present, like you hey, listen, me and so did a record right now, it's about shedding. So if we had to do a record, whether musicians or,
I'm telling you, this album has been some dream collaborations with Frank McComb and Eric Roberson already. I did one with Will Downing, who's a mentor. I work with him on his team.
Yeah.
So I did my single Dance the Night Away from 2020, which was actually my first international hit.
Okay.
Will Downing co-wrote that one with me. So I mean, if it only went up from there, I mean, who wouldn't want to work with like a Jam and Lewis or a Babyface or
Right.
even our fellow Philly folks of Dre and Vidal and Carvin and Ivan.
Yeah.
You know, I haven't worked with them yet, even though I've been friends with them for years.
Yeah, that's surprising that you haven't worked with Dre and Vidal. Because, yeah, same circle, same...
Everybody's busy, man.
Yeah,
So,
everybody gets busy, yeah.
I don't want to be like, hey, you know.
Yeah.
But, you know, that'd be a dream, you know, as well.
And I seen you went up. You did a collab today. Y'all did a tribute to all of the Philly sound.
Yes.
So young Philly artists came out. Suzanne Christine made sure she did a tribute to Philly sound.
Yeah, and I did "Ain't No Stopping Us Now" by
Ain't No Stopping Us Now.
McFadden and Whitehead, classic song.
Legendary groups out here, you know, no matter what nobody
great
say.
songwriters as well. They wrote so many hits.
A lot of legendary groups came from Philadelphia, so and still out here touring.
And outside of being a solo singer, I just joined one of those legendary groups. I am the youngest one.
Youngest of the
They're going to hate me for
infamous, legendary.
And I have to say it a certain way. It's the Intruders featuring Lassiter.
Intruders featuring Lassiter.
Yeah, he's the lead singer. Lassiter has been the lead singer of the Intruders for the past 8 years. And so this is the true evolution of the original group, because there are other people going around using the name, and that's a issue in the classic soul genre, and everybody's story is different. However, this is the true evolution of the Intruders. And he was the youngest guy, and he wanted to keep going, and so the other replacements that were around him retired, and he put a new group around himself, and I made the cut. And so we're actually making our debut as the new lineup of the group July 19th at the Dell in Philly.
At the Dell. We're going to catch it at the Dell. I'm pulling up at the Dell too. You know I'm going to be there. I'm pulling up at the Dell.
Yeah, it's going to be monumental.
I need to pull all the way in the back of the Dell.
Good luck. Good luck. Security's very tight.
Ashley hold the keys to the city, y'all.
I don't. I used to work
the
there. I don't hold the keys anymore. I used to work there.
Okay, yeah.
That's gonna be a full circle moment to actually step on the stage.
Hey, listen, I'll pull up on the grass on the side.
That might work.
I'm like, Ashley, I'm out front.
Where they're cooking the barbecue and across the street.
The best spot in the world, you know.
Yeah.
Are they still charging for those seats? Are they charging them for them seats?
Not outside. The lawn, but some people just post up and barbecue across the street, and they're so up high that they just want to hear, or they might be able to look down.
Yeah, they just want to hear.
Yeah, they just want to hear.
Yeah, that's the thing about the Dell. So I'm gonna pull up at the Dell. I'm gonna be there. So
it's gonna be a great.
We may
show
catch Ashley. So once he dropped his single, what's the name of the single?
Love You for All Time.
Once he dropped the single, Ashley's gonna come back and he's gonna do a live performance right here. We do live performance, Ashley. Right
okay, cool.
You can bring the whole band.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's do it. I'm just trying to see how we're going to fit on the set.
We're telling them, hey.
I got like 4 pieces and 2 singers.
2-3 pieces here. Y'all gonna see it.
It's going to be a little tight. We might have to do it acoustically or something like that.
Yeah, okay.
Have somebody sitting down playing the percussion part.
There you go. So we're going to come back. We're going to bring Ashley back, so look forward to it. Check out the single, y'all. Ashley, I appreciate you coming through.
Bro, thanks for having me,
showing us some love. We pulled up on you, and that's what we do. We just pop up.
Yes, sir.
So I'm pop up when you're at the Dell.
Okay.
All right. So y'all, listen. Me and Will is out of here. This is the Shedbox Live. We just pulled up at Wadsworth, festival. So
Ashley Scott. Go to my website, ashleyscottmusic.com. You can follow me on Instagram at ashleyscott3.
And we out, y'all. Learn in the box, and then think out the box. Shedbox.
Welcome to the Shedbox. Here the culture's on lock. The only podcast that's trucking out the red box. Yeah, we stay southern. We've been San Francisco that they hot.